Excellent. We got Transcendence. We got... Yep, that's good. Volume levels look good. I'm on... Oh, I gotta turn this off. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Discord. Everything looks good. Okay. Hello. Let's get started. Quick update. Nothing really going on in the last week other than fixing bugs. I've just been fixing a lot of bugs. I'll show you a couple interesting things that I've been doing. Not that interesting. Maybe slightly interesting. Here's okay. Here we go. This is my work on the Ronin. I just kind of redid the textures a little bit, you know, redid the model just a tiny bit. I wanted to do large images so that they would show up on the arena. Giant Cabbage redid the arena selector, the selector for gladiators to use the ship carousel selector. So now you'll be able to see a lot of the you'll see a large version of the image, and so that's why I wanted to do these. But I also wanted to do these just because I've been kind of redoing a lot of the early graphics just to make them a little bit better and a little bit more up to snuff. The heavy IV I also did for the same reason. All this other stuff you've already seen before. That's nothing new. But yeah, it's the Ronins that I wanted to show off. That's kind of one thing I've been doing. All right. Back to Transcendence. So hopefully we'll see that somewhere in the playthrough. I think it'll be fun. See those in the playthrough. I linked the hero images from Git over on the Discord server. Oh wow. Wow, well that's cool. That's cool. You know, I am really, just a quick aside, the development process I'm following is very, very open right now. I mean, I really am kind of checking everything into Git, and everyone can pretty much see what my progress is, and a bunch of people, including NMS and others, have been compiling the code pretty much as I put it up there, just so that we can, so they can test it and play with it. So I'm really happy with how that's worked out. I'm really happy with kind of that open process. So I'm certainly happy. I don't think it's. I mean, I'm glad to show off some of the development stuff. I don't think it's spoiled stuff for people. I think the people that are interested in it, you know, will seek it out and find it, and it's great. And the people that don't want to be spoiled, I just think will just not seek it out. So I think it's great, and so far it's worked really well. So I'm going to continue to just essentially put my stuff up on Git as I finish it. The one exception, and this kind of what I wanted to bring up, the one exception is the Part 2 storyline. The Part 2 storyline I've been working on kind of in the background, and I haven't put any of that up yet. I'm gonna wait essentially until the Part 2 storyline is complete, until you can play Part 2 and see the whole storyline from start to finish, rather than doing a piecemeal where you play a little bit and then you don't get to see what happens. So that's the one thing that I'm not going to put up there until essentially the whole thing is done, and then I'm going to put it up there and then you guys can see it. I'm still probably, I don't know, several months away from that, but I'm working feverishly on it, so it's getting there. Okay. Let's continue with today's playthrough. This one, I believe, is the right one. Yeah, this one I died. This one. I think this is what I'm on. All right. Yeah, last episode, I think I died at least once. This time, I think I finally finished Tau Ceti. I think I more or less cleared out this system, maybe minus some. Well, I've got missiles now finally, so maybe I can start taking on some of the tougher outposts, like the Abbasid outposts. I haven't done anything else. I don't think I've gone anyplace. Let's see, what have I got? I've got advanced reactive, which is good. I've got better shields. My reactor, I think I upgraded my reactor because I lucked out and got some good loot. Joke, is the Hanzo Blaster named after the Overwatch character? I don't, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with Overwatch, so I don't know. I don't have time to play games anymore. By the way, here are the new Ronin. This is the A version. The green version is the A version, and then there's a yellow version that's B. All right, let's see what else we got. I believe we did do one of the missions. We did the Tau Ceti anomaly, so we're done with missions here. I don't think we're going to get any more missions. Let's see, can I sell anything else? What else have I got to sell? I got armor patches, I got some barrels, and I've got a ROM. Do I know what that ROM is? Oh, I knew that. Oh well. I guess I shouldn't have wasted it, but that's okay. I can always buy some more if I find some. Yeah, too late. I remember now. I got confused between that and the previous playthrough. I thought in the previous playthrough I hadn't yet done it. Plot twist. The Overwatch staff are Transcendence fans and named the character for the Bushido weapon. You know, in reality, I'm sure we both got it from the same place. We got it from Kill Bill. That's I'm sure where we got it. And I don't know where Quentin Tarantino got it, but in Kill Bill, that's the Hattori Hanzo is the guy who makes swords. So I think that's probably where both of us got it. Oh, I don't have a targeting computer, do I? Oh, that's a bummer. That's okay. Do I have anything else except stilettos? No. You know what? I'm not going to try for this. I'm not going to try for this outpost. I'm going to start going some other stuff. I think of various Hanzos from SNK fighting game long before Kill Bill came around. Well, Kill Bill itself, I'm sure, got it from some other place. I don't know if it's like a manga, you know, character, or if it's some other like 70s, you know, character. I don't know exactly where Tarantino got it, but I'm sure he didn't invent it either. I'm sure we can look it up in Wikipedia. I think Wikipedia will probably tell us. Someone can do it and report back to us. All I know is that's where I got it. And I don't know about Overwatch. By the way, you know, I kind of always thought that... Okay, wait, how am I doing here? No, I'm not doing well. I gotta start using missiles on these guys. You know what I should do? I should buy some, like, normal missiles. Whoa. I don't think I want to be here. There it is. That's the freighter. I'm gonna take it out if I can. By the way, I also redid the image for the T-31. I can't quite get it. There we go. Smart cannon. Wait, do I care? I probably don't care about a smart cannon. But I got some good stuff. Do I have... I don't have a black market ID. Should I try once again to try to get a black market ID, or will I die horribly like I did last time? Will I get arrested? We'll find out, I guess. Now this guy, Now that I've killed all the defenders, this guy's a little bit easier to kill. Oops. Except for this guy. There we go. Alright, there we go. I have over 1,000 credits, so I guess I can risk it. Ooh, 22 tons. Titanium. Not bad. And I don't think I looted this guy either. Class 1 deflector. By the way, I may have... You guys will tell me. I adjusted a lot of the treasure, a lot of the loot values for stations. I may have upped them a little too much. So you guys will tell me whether you think loot is... whether there's too much loot now or it's just about right. Basically, I generated an algorithm to match the loot on the station, the value of the loot on the station, to try to match it to the difficulty level of the station. So, you know, harder stations get more loot, and that ended up, you know, at least the way the algorithm played out, I had to increase the amount of loot in most stations. So I don't know if that is gonna be too much, but you guys can tell me. The other thing I did in terms of loot this week is previously when generating loot, I generated based on some value, basically the expected value of how much the station should have. That expected value was counting not for sale weapons at full price. So it would basically, you know, gave you, you know, if the loot value for a station was 5,000 credits and a weapon cost 5,000 credits, then on average you'd only get one weapon. And if that weapon was not for sale, it didn't matter. It's still, you know, that's all you got. And so now I've changed it so the not for sale items are discounted. So, you know, if a station gives out a lot of not for sale items, then this gets discounted a little bit. In practice, I don't think that changed the loot very much, but I did it anyways. I'm gonna sell all this stuff. I should probably try that. I'll keep this stuff. Is there a... There's a... These guys will give me a better price, I think. Remember that Terratons do not discount not for sale unless that changed recently. Oh, I did not remember that. I did not remember that, and you're right. I still think that... Well, I'm not gonna... I think it's okay. I think it's okay because the adjustment that I did it wasn't a full adjustment. You know, I think it counts for half or something like that. I don't remember exactly the value. Maybe a quarter, but I think it'll still be okay even if you end up able to sell them to Terratons. So I think it's okay. But again, this is something that requires playtesting. You guys will have to tell me whether now it's totally unbalanced or not. I think it'll be okay, but we'll be able to tell. Wait, is that using the new image? I can't tell now. Oh yeah, that looks new. Or does it? Wait a second. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the... Yeah, I guess that looks like a new image. Sort of looks slightly different. It's so hard to tell. Okay. Okay, I sold... let's see what else I got. I've got some credits, so now I can actually start thinking about maybe... well, at least I need to repair. They don't have any upgrades. At least these guys don't. Let's, I can't install anymore. I got no more fleece slots, but let me try this. Oops, no. Let me try this guy. A dimorphous device. Okay, doesn't tell me what it is yet. We'll figure it out. It's probably some kind of enhancer, but oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to disable it until I install something better. Zongesa says, bring back the old ships as random ships in game. That's not a bad idea. Okay. Let me see what else these guys have. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade, get anything good. Although reactive armor is pretty good, I think, right? It's level 4. I don't think I'm gonna find anything better than level 4 in this system. This is a level 1 system, so I'm probably not gonna find anything too much better. So I think we'll move forward. We'll move forward. Yeah, let's go forward. Let's go to Wolf 1061. Maybe after tackling these guys. Ooh, light plasteel and another ROM. Maybe barrel coating for your armor. Should I try that? Trading computer. Oh, that's nice. I like that idea. I'm not gonna try those yet. Okay, let's keep going. Cal Winters asks, so are you still aiming to have Transcendence be a roguelike? Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't have the common roguelike feature of something carrying over for each playthrough. Something carrying over for each... I'm not sure what that means. I'm curious what exactly that means, something carrying over for each playthrough. Do you mean like ghost files, or what? I'd love to hear what you mean. You don't need trading hold now. Yes, that's right. Yeah, not all roguelikes have bones files. But, you know, my goal really, you know, my goal isn't make a roguelike as much as make an awesome game. And if that happens to pull in roguelike elements, I love it. I mean, at the time that I started this in 2003, roguelikes weren't such a big deal, if you know what I mean. Back then, there weren't a lot of games that adopted that procedural generation, you know, unknown items, all that kind of stuff. There just weren't that many games that did that, and so at the time, it was a great place to get ideas for, you know, for Transcendence to do a game that at least felt unique and different. Now I think there's plenty more games, so roguelikes are not quite as unique anymore. But you know, obviously, I still love those ideas. So in terms of if you specifically mean passive buffs, Cal Winter says, if you mean okay, maybe hang on a second because I might be about to die here. If you mean where basically the player, not the like the account, the player's account, not the actual play, you know, cross game gain some benefits. That's I think that is an interesting idea. I didn't know that a lot of people were doing that right now, but oops. But I like that idea. The thing I want to start with that is essentially unlocking things. One idea that I had was that if you get a certain part of the way to the game, like let's say you get all the way to St. Catherine Star. If you get all the way to St. Catherine Star in at least one game, then it unlocks new starting ships. So now all of a sudden you get some starting ships, potentially even some starting ships that start you out in St. Catherine Star, kind of as a way to just play the game differently. So I like those ideas. I like the ideas of you know, after you do have certain achievements in the game, you get some extra things. I don't know what that means in terms of gameplay, but certainly I do like it in terms of unlocking new player ships. Look at Everspace for an example. Oh, that's a good suggestion. I do have to take a look at Everspace and see what they do. But I like that. But like I said, yeah, the idea of doing unlockable starting ships I think is pretty cool. Beyond that, I haven't thought it through. But it certainly would be interesting. I certainly think it would be kind of cool. There's a Korolev. I should probably do some Korolev missions while I'm here. And also, let's go to the dry dock, see if they have anything good. On Riyadh Colony. FTL, Fat Rat Knight says, FTL is an example of a somewhat recent game that unlocks new ships as you play. Yeah, I love it. Oh, idiot! I'm such an idiot. Of course I had a whole bunch of contraband. This is what I get for kind of being a little distracted. Okay, I don't need this, right? So I think I can sell this. I've already got a better deflector, I think. Cyclotron S10? Actually, what do I have? I have a level 1. Oh, actually, this is better. I should, so I should at least replace this. I think I can probably do better than that, but I should at least, since this is already free, I might as well get that. And then, let me buy some missiles for this. I can't afford too many, so I'm just going to buy 20. 50. I can afford more than I thought. Okay. I still don't know what that is. I don't have a drive upgrade. How about they got a hull plate ionizer, which, nah, screwed for now. They got no other upgrades. Okay. I prefer to have all playable ships unlocked immediately. Grinding for features by playing lots gets annoying. You know, I do think that a lot of players feel the same way. It kind of sucks when you buy a game and you can't play all the features. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you bought this game, you paid for this game. Why shouldn't you be able to play all the features? I'm sympathetic to that view. So almost certainly, especially, I mean, certainly in single player scenarios, almost certainly you'll be able to manually unlock, whether that's with, you know, a settings.xml variable, or, you know, we expose in the UI some way of saying, you know what, F you, I just want you to unlock all my ships. I got no problem with that. I absolutely have no problem with that. It's to me, the unlocking is just another part of the experience, and if it's not fun for you, you shouldn't be forced to play it. That's kind of how I view it. But I haven't designed it yet, so who knows? Okay. Let's see if these guys have anything. I gotta refuel. Let's see if these guys have any good armor. Polyceramic. Is that any good? It's got a lot of laser and kinetic immunity, which I probably need right now. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm comparing this against that. Sorry. It's got worse kinetic immunity and better laser immunity, so I'm going to skip it. I think I need kinetic immunity right now. Can I get a better shield? I probably don't need a better shield right now, unless I upgrade my reactor. Cal Winter says, I just thought it would be nice to have some mid-game goals besides having the singular goal of reaching the end of the game. That I 100% agree with. That's another thing that I absolutely believe is required, and that I 100% I love. PM says, remove the unknown enhancer unless you think you put a laser kinetic on your ship. Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, what weapons do I need to go after? Do I just want a better turret? dual turbo lasers. I'm not even sure what I want. I'm actually doing pretty well, I think, with the missile launcher. I mean, I wouldn't mind turning that into a howitzer maybe so that I can do base cracking, but I don't know. I got to think about it. Okay, but meanwhile, PM says remove this, and why not? Because I am not going to use it, so I might as well sell it. I don't have an analyzer, do I? No. So let's sell that. I don't think I want a smart cannon, do I? Is a smart cannon better than what I currently have? You guys can tell me. I can sell that, I can sell that. Plasteel, I think my advanced reactive is better. I got some armor patches. These I'll sell. Oh, well now I've got a trading computer. This will tell me where I can sell these. Here we go. Oh, there's a bug here. Sell in Rigel Aurelius. There's a missing carriage return here. I gotta fix that. I don't know what happened because that was working fine. I don't know if it's different between the trading computer and the other one. Okay. Just wrote that down so I can fix that. It's like missing a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. I have a bug. I can fix this. I can fix this. Sell in Rigel, release in Rigel. Okay, so I don't need to do that right now. Sell the smart cannon, says PM. Thinking about the barrels, if it's something like ablative or reactive, it'll get pretty useless in a few armor levels. Oh, and unknown items are sorted by their real levels in the use menu. Oh, that's interesting. That's a bug. Or an exploit. I'm writing that down. Hadn't heard that before. I'm not surprised that that's a bug, but I hadn't heard it before. All right. How am I doing? Let's do some missions. Let's escort, because I think I'm more than set up for escorting. And if I escort, I can basically start getting some more missiles from what's it called? Oh, wait, sorry. Not paying attention. I gotta meet somebody. Got him. How's my Auton doing? Still following. These guys are trailing me here. Thanks. Okay, 400 credits. Love it. Please come back if you need more money. I do need more money. Okay, what do we got? Another EI 200. Transporting 300. It's 250 credits to Tau Ceti Stargate. That's my only choice, so I'll do it. I have to say, I really like the new Korolev. It just doesn't seem like you get to do enough missions for them. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. It's definitely one you know, one of my favorites, certainly early game things to do. And as for enough missions, that's good feedback. I gotta see if that we could do that. I kind of wanted people to be able to progress quickly to the higher levels, but maybe we need to have more things to do. And I think Korolov puts a limit on how many missions it gives out, and maybe it shouldn't. So those are the kind of things that I think we can fix. All right. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was not meant for you. It was meant for you. Okay. Korolov cuts off after like 10 escorts. Yeah, and that may be something that we can change. PM says, it would be nice if it only displays ships you can escort instead of showing all the ships you cannot escort due to lack of rank. You know, my goal there was really to give people an idea of what they could do in the future. It's another way of enticing them to you know, continue playing until they can get to that rank. I think I probably just need to maybe sort these in a different way. Sort not alphabetically, but sort the ones that you can actually escort first. So I think that might help things a little bit. I'm gonna write that down. All right. Escort. EI 100. Yeah, that's easy. PM also says, and this is another thing I do agree with. Korolov loves to send out frigates, and if I kill frigates, then I can't do any more missions due to Chronosaurus deathmatch. And that's, I think, yeah, I think that's probably something else we can fix. Because you're right. After a while, you just can't do any more missions. Chronosaurus was always meant to be kind of a, you know, I mean, obviously it's kind of meant to be a boss, the boss level for the level boss for Korolov. I don't know if it really is that anymore. I may need to rebalance things, have it show up later, and or be more terrifying. I don't know. Well, I'll have to play with it, but I think that's useful feedback. What you guys are saying. PM says basically frigates I avoid at all costs, not because of danger level, but because I don't want to trigger the final match. And again, I think that's something I'd like to fix. Figure out exactly what we can do to fix that. We could do it by sending fewer frigates, or by increasing the amount of frigates that trigger the Chronosaurus. I'm not quite sure, but I agree that we need to do something there. Shrike wants to replace the Chronosaurus with a Tripoli for SM and M++. That would certainly be pretty amazing. Okay, now how come I haven't been promoted yet? I could swear that I would think that I'd be promoted by now. Let me do one more and then I think I'll get promoted. This one's better, 550. But I do love Korolov in general, and as always, I think there's there's a lot of room for increasing its depth. I think there's a lot more things we could do with Korolev that would just increase the choices. I mean, obviously we can, you know, increase the types of missions that you can do, the types of enemies that come, but you know, there's other things that I think we could do. I haven't thought of all the things, but now that you can buy EI 200 as playable classes, maybe there's ways that you can carry your own cargo. I think that'd be fun. I think another thing that Korolev may or may not, I don't know if Korolev wants to do this or if this should be a new station, but there should be passenger missions too, with, you know, a whole different set of risks. I think that'd be very interesting. So I think there's a lot of things we could do with Korolev. All right, here we go. Promotion? Yes, finally. ROM. What did I get? Targeting program. Finally. I love it. Okay. Let's do one more, because now I can do... Oh, now I'm already done. See, this is I think what Cal Winters was saying. If you kind of just want to keep on doing some escorts to build up your skills or your money, your bank account, this kind of cuts you off. And I don't mind that it eventually cuts you off, but I do think maybe that the cutoff needs to be a little bit later. Oh, another bug. I just did a bunch of code on this, the parameter replacing. I added some features to parameter replacing, and so I think I just broke something. So I'll just look at that. Stronghold mission text bug. I'm just writing this down. Okay. Let's go. Now I don't even know if I'm going to be able to keep up with these guys. My poor freighter's tiny. Here we go. Another thing in the core game, you don't get very many Korolevs. I get one or two before Karen. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing that might be worth trying to fix. If nothing else, we should have more places that have a guaranteed Korolev. Like maybe St. Catherine Star should have a guaranteed Korolev somewhere at the end. There's stuff like that we can do that I think might make it more predictable. Wait for it. You've come a long way since your first stream. Back then, if you had a squad of 4 Corsairs show up, you were talking, you would panic. Now you don't even acknowledge them. Maybe that's true. As always, Omni and tracking weapons make it a lot easier for me to play and talk. Now here. Oh, these are not the right missiles that I want. These are the ones that I want. Longbows. I'm not even going to take smart cannons. Okay, that's pretty good. Those guys are returning to base. Someone just got attacked. Okay. 1,000 credits for the bounty. Blah, blah, blah. Squadron leader sends her help. Great. Now, of course, I can't proceed, or I can't do any more missions, which is exactly what you guys were talking about. How did I do? Service record. That's it. Korolev Sign of Distinction. It's too bad they don't point me to another Korolev station. That's what really they should do. Let's go to Shipbroker while we're here. Oh, they confiscated me again. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. They want Rigel Aurelius is the one that gives me the biggest money for that, but I'm just gonna hold on to it for a little bit. Let's go to the shipbroker and see what we find. Nothing that interesting. I'm gonna stick with what I've got. Okay. There's another pirate base. Let's take that. I'm amazed that my Auton has survived this long. It's like just a plain old normal Auton. It would be nice if there was a low-level ship that is not a starter. Yes. Maybe with slightly inferior stats. Well, that, I don't know if I buy that, because then why would anyone switch to it? You missed looting one of the earlier caches too. Oh, did I? Oh, that's a bummer. Maybe this one? Oh, no. No, different one. Okay, I think I'm pretty good with this system. Let me see, where are we? We're heading towards Tilton. I think we can do that. I got that one. Let's move forward. I don't think I need any more. I don't think I need any more stuff. Okay, let's go forward. My armor's pretty good. Cal Winters asks, also another question, is the player supposed to be able to save the Korolev? Wait, where am I going? Player supposed to be able to save the in the Karen system, or is it usually meant to die? I typically go there with a ton of Lucifers and nuke the pirates back to the Stone Age before they even touch the station. It's, you know, originally you certainly were not supposed to be able to save it, or at least the mission was designed so that it would be really, really hard to save. But now that I think a lot of players have gotten so much better, it's kind of turned into a challenge like what you're doing now, and I'm happy for that. I mean, I think the mission works perfectly fine if you save the Korolev, and I think you get something in the achievements. You get something in the stats, which you should. So I think it's cool when people save the station. I think what would be cool, you know, we could do a whole nother mission path if you save the station. If you save the station, maybe you do finally lead an assault against either the fortress or maybe some other super powerful pirate ship or something. So I think it'd be cool if it just, that's kind of a choice point where you go one of two different ways. I managed, assume pseudonym says, I managed to save Karen only once, and that was with a, oops, sorry, hang on. And that was with a generally well-balanced mod ship of mine. Yeah, it's not that easy, but I think that is the trick, is to meet the ships before they get to the station as much as you can. By the time they get to the stations, it's really hard to kill them. I need a hotel, otherwise there's no sense in carrying around all this junk. Also, I'm not sure why I'm carrying that junk. Okay, I need to find a hotel so that I can... Oh, there's a hotel! And I've got over 1,000 credits, so I should be okay. The only advantage of letting Korolev die is in 1 in 4 of getting a military ID. Yeah, and so maybe what we do is if you do save Korolev, you do get a full military ID. Maybe because you have to do one more mission or something like that. There we go. Okay, black market. Now we're talking. Now, of course, I still need smuggler's cargo hold, but I don't think I'm gonna do that this playthrough. Oh, they're going after my Auton. I gotta get close enough to them. Jeez, these missiles are not as powerful as I remember them. Okay, these guys need a lot of missiles. So there we go. Okay, I know I'm a little bit hurt here. Oh, someone's looting my stuff. Oh, they took my stuff. Ooh, there's some good loot. More advanced reactive. Lots of armor. Jeez. This might be too much treasure. Sometimes the random number generator gets a little crazy. I prefer the level 5 weapon from saving Korolev because it's more money. Ah, that's a good point. So maybe we just need... But, you know, I think that's okay because, again, saving Korolev should be fairly hard. I think you should only be able to do it if you're already kind of leveled up. So, I think it's totally okay. If you can save Korolev, you should get a good weapon. Okay, let's see where else we can go. There's a black market. Well, let's finish exploring. Getting military ID is pretty easy already, though you can almost always get one in St. Cat's. Yeah, fair enough. I think I was probably wrong. You know, that's not such a great word. No treasure on these guys. Let me not go for these guys yet. Those guys can be tough. These guys, not so much. Oh, jeez. That claw cannon can be nasty. But with my short range, I just kind of have to go in there. Okay. Nice. Okay, now I gotta find a place to refuel. And I think there's one place right here. Is that a metropolis? Oh no, that's a dry dock. Oh, okay, and I guess I gotta refuel. There's an armor station. Oh, I just keep doing that. That's alright. It's just not to be. Okay, let's see what we got for armor. Polyceramic again? Not worth it. How about shields? Anything good? Level 4. That's going to be too... Although I do have 25 megawatts, but that's probably going to be too much. Anything good for my turret? No. No. Nothing good. Do I need more missiles? Nah, I don't think I need missiles yet. Let's sell stuff here. Sell, sell, sell. Sell the Buraks. Oh, you know, I'm being stupid. I should... Can I start equipping some of this on my Auton? I'm being kind of stupid. What have I got? Sorry. Turn to ship. Yeah, I am too late. It's a defender. It's got plasteel armor. I don't think I can repair armor. But can I replace? Oh, maximum armor 3 tons. So that's all I've got is ceramic armor, which is not as good as plasteel. I need like a level 5 armor. That's a bummer. Okay, so how about any devices? No. Alright, so I guess I really do just have to... I want level 5 or better. It's too bad I can't put a shield generator on it. Yeah, this whole percent thing, that's a bug that I introduced. Okay. Alright, so then I just gotta remember, so I don't need any of this stuff, so I'm just gonna sell all this stuff. I'll sell this stuff. I might as well just sell it. I know I could wait for somewhere else, but let's just sell. Okay, let's see what we got here. Still just level 4. I mean, I guess I could have given it some advanced reactive armor, but that's not going to be that much better than what it's already got. Check for a reactor. Oh, I should check for a reactor. Can I afford a better reactor? I think I can. For saving Korolev, maybe give the player the vintage freighter from really early versions that was 3 cargo containers with rockets strapped to it. That's hilarious. A Nova 50 for 6,000. Should I get it? If I get this, then I can start upgrading my shield generator, which might not be a bad idea. I'm gonna do it because I'm not gonna wait until I get the other one. Let's sell my old reactor, and then I'm gonna see if I can get better shields. Now I can get my Ceratops, which is seems significantly better than what I've got, even though regen is pretty low for a level 4 shield. I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna sell this shield. Oh, I guess I can give this to... No, it's the Auton already has a... So I don't need to save that for the Auton. The Auton already has hull plate ionizer, which is level 2, so I think I'm good. Okay, let's keep going. Now that I've got better shields, I think I can take these guys. Except I don't know if the Auton can take these guys. Got him. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Still useless. Still useless. 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 Okay. No, we're not getting somewhere. Still not that useful. Whoa. Whoa. Where'd you guys come from? The Auton has turbo laser, which is level 3, so I gotta find a level 4 or something for the Auton. And then I've gotta find like a level 3 shield. And then we'll see where we go from there. I just blew all my money upgrading, but I think that's okay. Oh, now I can kill these guys, because they have no defenses. So one thing I might do with these outlaw mines is eventually, and maybe all stations in general, is you should be able to extort them. You should be able to just say, hey, give me stuff or I'll shoot you down. And have that somehow be worth your while. I haven't totally worked it out, but I think that might be fun. Just, you know, just a different, yet another choice of how you handle it. I think that might be interesting. Ceratops is good, but I'd prioritize upgrading Autons over shields. Sorry, too late. But I will, next weapon I find, next good weapon I find, I'm going to give that to the Auton. I gotta refuel before I do anything. And then I think I might be close to done with this system, and then we can probably end it there. Now I can sell stuff too. Auton doesn't want that. It's got, right now we've got, already it's got a turbo laser, so I'm gonna keep that. Sell, 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 sell. Sell, sell, sell. I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to sell yet. This I'll sell. Not that it matters too much, but I'll sell this at the Corporate Enclave. There we go. Back up to almost 4,000 credits. It's not too bad. Okay, what else do I need? Let me just check out this station over here, and then I'm just going to do a quick run over the rest of the system, see if there's anything I missed, and then I think we could be done. Meeting hall? No. What do we got here? Analyzer? No. Nothing good. Dual turbo laser. I mean, I could buy that for the... Well, I can't afford it, but I could buy that for the Auton. None of this is good for the Auton. Okay. Black market. Got nothing to sell. So got some ROMs, some slave coffins. I guess I could... That's pretty expensive. I can't buy that many slave coffins. No, they don't have that much. Never mind. PM says, I do not bother with Ion 9 except maybe with Freyr. But now in 1.8 I'm buying a better ship long before I get to Dvalin. That makes sense. Let me go check over here. The ROM was a military map. Oh. Oh, that's what that is. I think I'm okay. I don't think I need it. Right now I don't have that much money. I gotta figure out... So my next step is upgrade my Auton. That's my next step. Nope. Let's see if there's anything around here. Ooh, radioactive. I'll stay away from that. The Syndicate only sells military and illegal stuff, and there's only one ROM that fits the bill. Yeah, that makes sense. There should be some illegal ROMs. We'll have to come up with some illegal ROMs. That'd be fun. Okay, these guys I can take on too. Okay. That wasn't that exciting. Let's go one more. Maybe buy another Auton at Tau Ceti, says PM. Sorry, I don't know what that is, but I will stop it. Okay, like that. Refuel, excellent. Okay, I think we've seen what we need to see. We've killed who we need to kill. Oh. I think we've killed almost everybody. There we go. Nothing. Okay, so I think I'm going to go to the next system, which is Al-Assad. All right. That's this way, I think. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. A Salvager Nomad Tracker. Oh, that would be fun. There should be Autons in Rigel Aurelius, I think. So I guess I could just... Well, this system is not that big. Let's just scan it before I stop. Oh, someone's coming. Just random outlaws. No freighter. Oh, Anton Nasser. He's gonna tell me to go to Scylla. Blah blah blah. Welcome aboard. Read a report about blah blah blah. Who created the chimeras? More sightings in Scylla. If we can determine them, if we can examine them. Blah blah blah. Meet me in Scylla. Okay, I will someday, but not today. I understand there are some loot generation changes. I'll have to do a quick normal playthrough and see how the economy feels. Yeah, I was talking about that a little bit earlier before you showed up, and basically I tried to make some changes to make the loot match the power of the station. So, you know, stations that are harder to kill should get a little bit more loot. And then I just made some rough changes to just make everything a little bit more even. It was a little lumpy before. I don't know if those changes helped or not. Anecdotally, here in this game, I'm seeing more loot than I expected. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I just don't know how balanced or unbalanced the game is right now. So once you guys get this version, ooh, stilettos. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think of the loot situation. Whether there's too much now or not enough. It still feels a little lumpy. Like there's a lot of places that have no loot, and then a bunch of places that have a ton of loot. So I don't know. May need some further adjustments. Let's see what else we got here. Arms dealer, weapons dealer. Let's see what we can buy here. Dual X-ray lasers. Whoa, I cannot afford that. Is that those are pretty rare, or maybe not. Maybe they're not that rare. I don't know. Omni Turbo. That's something I might want to upgrade to, but I'm looking for something. Here's a slam cannon for my Auton, but I can't afford it. So maybe that's what I have to just earn some money until I can afford. Can I sell anything here? That's it. Omni Turbo. So I want Omni Turbo, but you know, I might want to give... Well, I just want to make more money. So I'm going to make some more money. Oh, and here's another Korolev. Awesome. Nope. I was thinking about adjusting early missions with super powerful allies. That's the most egregious offenders. Most of the danger comes from Anton, and the safe option is stay clear and let him do all the work. Ah, that's fair. Let's get all this stuff. I'm actually debugging the last mission in the Chimera series, and that's one where actually, in my playthroughs, Anton just keeps dying. There's basically like between 30 and 50 Chimera Ronins, and they just swarm around Anton and kill him almost every time. So that probably could use some balancing. Alone. Oh, these guys probably, the freighters probably long left. I need to do new images for outlaw camps. Those are really old station images from a long time ago. I should use longbows on this, but I did not. Okay, let's see if I get enough money. Not yet. Okay. NMS says, a lower level operative for the second mission might be better. You'd have to help, but wouldn't be in so much danger from your ally. Yeah, that's fair. That's not a bad idea. I gotta think about it. I mean, the other possibility is to just have Anton give you the mission but not actually participate. I may have to tune the mission, but all right. But I'll definitely look at that. Oops. No, I think a salvager took everything here. He's got no loot. Looks like a salvager's been around here. Is there supposed to be some special item you get from completing corporate command? Because I've never gotten one. No, there isn't. Maybe there should be, but there isn't. Okay, I'm gonna check one more thing and then I gotta go sell some stuff. Anton does a Gandalf, needs to visit the Necromancer so he doesn't solve the Hobbit for Bilbo. Maybe that's what Anton should do. You're absolutely right. One of the unintended consequences of having salvagers and these Abbasid outposts is that you lose all the treasure. I mean, the whole thing about these guys is that the reward for killing the fortress is you get all the loot on these wrecks that have been kind of piling up. But obviously, if salvagers come around and take it, they're usually not vulnerable to Abbasids so they kind of don't stay away. So I should fix that by having salvagers not try to avoid those outposts. I'm not sure exactly how, but I'll have to figure that out. Actually, it shouldn't be that hard. I put a flag on the station that says salvagers should not come within a certain range, even if there's wrecks there. So I can do that. Okay, let's sell, sell, sell. Ah, I still only have 3,000, and now I need fuel. All right, well let's. I think I just need to do more missions then probably. Let's refuel. Okay, I need to earn more money, so maybe I'll do Korolov, some more Korolov. EI 100, 200. Who's gonna pay me the most money? I want a lot of money. I want money. These guys. That's it. That's the best you can do. All right. Well, so that's what you can do. That's what you can do. I kill salvagers on principle, says Cal Winters. Assume Pseudonym says there's a reason I made the Nomad tracker to begin with. Cacking vultures. Whoa, you guys aren't supposed to be attacking. The salvagers, maybe not that obviously, but they're inspired by the Jawas from Star Wars. I mean, you can even see that that little peak that the salvagers have at the front is exactly like the sand crawlers from the Jawas. So I always thought there's ways that we could have them involved in some other way. Maybe they can sell stuff to you for very, very cheaply. Maybe they repair weapons. We got to be able to add more interesting things to do with salvagers, I think. So, but if the only interesting thing we can find to do with them is have you kill them, that's also cool. We'll have to figure something out. But I do think that there's a lot of possibilities with them. Whoops, I autopilot through that battle. Building on what someone was saying on the other chat, you could still meet Anton, but he'd say he's going to investigate somewhere else and send you to help a less powerful subordinate. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's absolutely something we could do. All right. And I do think it makes sense to have cases where Anton is not needed because it's too low level, and he would just finish the mission without you. The other missions I think are still okay. Anaxis might be the other one where you fight the headquarters with Kate and Anton. But I think that's still okay. I don't mind that it's you have a lot of really powerful allies, because I think it's fun to see them battle. But maybe I think if that's still unbalanced, we need to just make it more powerful, make the enemy more powerful. But I kind of also agree in terms of just build up. You're right. You almost wanna not see Anton in full combat until later. Just to kind of keep the suspense up. Let's see what else we got, because I still need more money. Oh man, these are pitiful rates. Pitiful. Well, thankfully it's not too hard. I'm playing right through the question and answer period. I hope you guys don't mind. But if you've got questions of any nature, please feel free. Yeah, it's just early one where Anton's overpowered. Yeah, I do have a few questions, so yeah, go. If necessary, I will pause the game as I answer questions, but please, I mean, at least this time, while I answer questions, you guys can watch something going on the screen rather than just me talking. So, um, oh, I left my freighter behind. There we go. There should be a way to genocide them like in NetHack. Now that could be an illegal ROM. Oh, that's evil. But hey, I mean, that's what this universe is all about. You get to choose whether something's evil or not. There he goes. Stations can now repair armor damage down below 25%. Dominus Restore should too. Agreed. I'm surprised it doesn't. Is that, if there isn't a ticket on that, would you please write one? That I think makes perfect sense. Another mission with a related issue is rescuing Katami. Kate doesn't fight the Molotov there, but why not? She's much more powerful than you or it. It occurs to me that the interface screen for the game still uses the old Sapphire model. Oh, is that true? The intro image. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I figured it's so small that you can barely see it, but I should do a redo. But now in terms of the Anton mission. That's a really good question. I mean, I'll tell you why I did it. I did it. The game reason is just to give the player something to do that Kate can't do. Because if obviously she did it, then there's no reason for the player to do something. So that's the game reason. So how do we explain that? Why does Kate want you to kill the Molotovs before she blows up the station? We got to come up with a good reason, or redesign the mission in some way. So finally, a 7,000, but only 500 credits. 400 credits. These are pitiful rates. Pitiful. And well, at least once the EI 7000 gets to Korolov, it'll have another mission to go back. Ooh, was that a frigate? That was something that... No, that wasn't... No, those are freighters, I think. There's the freighter. And I gotta refuel. If she had a less powerful ship that just happened to be an effective base cracker, or the station defenders had EMP and or effective missile defenses, that might explain her needing help. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe... I mean, I'll give you another possible reason. No, I don't buy that. Never mind. I was about to say that maybe she wants to stay out of range to have plausible deniability. When she blows up the station, but nah, that doesn't totally make sense. The Molotov is already super hard for that level, though. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, that might be another way to solve the problem. Another way to solve the problem might be just have Kate kill the Molotov with you. Oops, let me refuel first. So that might be another way to solve the problem, is just have Kate... maybe, like, for instance, what if we have 2 Molotovs and then Kate goes in and helps you take out both the Molotovs and the station itself? That's something to do. The other possibility that I can think of is Um, maybe, maybe. Oh, now I can escort some stuff. Oh, now we're talking. It's 950 credits. That's what I want. Although this one's going to be hard to defend, and this one's going to totally attract the frigate. That introduces the Anton problem, though. Kate can do the job, but can also accidentally kill you. Yeah, absolutely. So the other possibility that I was thinking of was maybe you have to get the Molotovs out of there, because otherwise, if they see Kate coming, they'll either move Katami or kill him or something. So I can sort of blur my eyes and say basically, the minute Kate shows her head, then they know something's up and they're gonna take Katami elsewhere. So you gotta go in and blow up the ships before Kate shows up. And once Kate shows up, well, now she can blow up the station. But that's all I can think of. And maybe it's something like that. And if Kate can explain that during the mission, maybe that would work. As a mission, I think it's okay. I don't think we want to change the mission. But I do agree that we probably just need a good explanation for why you have to help Kate. By the way, I really do love talking about that kind of stuff. I mean, it's Transcendence, I think, keeps getting better every time you guys give that kind of feedback. Even if the feedback seems a little picky, or even sometimes trivial. Not in this case. In this case, I think it's pretty substantive feedback. I like to hear it because it just every little bit makes the game better. You know. Oh geez, that's the frigate. Okay, hang on. Target the frigate. Oh, it's not a frigate, thank God. Alright, there we go. And now I think I can get back almost all the missiles I lost. Ooh, and a missile launcher. And I should give my Auton advanced reactive armor. NMS says, yeah, but I guess that works, but the mission is still too hard. Yes, that I agree. I do agree. Sponge Jr. says, I think that's a better storytelling in general too. Kind of a classic scenario. Awesome. I think I'm gonna do that because I do think that feels better. Everyone seems to agree. Okay, so explain. I'm just gonna write this down. Explain why player has to help. Got it. It's only winnable with level appropriate equipment because the Molotov runs away when the shields go down. Yeah, which is not necessarily the best AI. So once we improve the AI, it might actually be way too dangerous. Well, these guys, heavy gunships. Repeating a missed question from Arcana early this afternoon. What happens when two device slots have the same ID? Excellent question. I don't think you guys. I don't think you should do that. I think we should throw an error in that case, because I think it becomes undefined. So yeah, so I think the answer is don't do that, and maybe we should throw an error. If Auton is killing pirates, it needs polyceramic. And level appropriate for Molotov fight is level 6, which you don't have. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I do agree that the Molotov fight is a little too hard. One alternative we could do is we could introduce the Annika from Corporate Command and have the player fight against that, which I think is a little bit less powerful. Failing that, maybe we have just a different, we come up with a different ship, a different type of ship that's a defender. Oh, we have to ban people. That's okay. Annika would be useful for arena. Okay, hang on. Let me repair stuff. I think I'm all repaired now. Let me refuel. Oh, now I finally have enough money. Okay, so I kind of have enough money to buy good stuff for my Auton. So let me know, should I buy... Am I even in the same system? Yeah, there it is. Actually, let me sell some stuff. I need to sell some. Let me go to Grenoble over here. I feel really sluggish right now. I think I'm loaded with loot. Idea, bring the old vintage Molotov regarding the station. Yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, the other thing we could do is just have different Molotov variants. And maybe there's a Molotov that doesn't have the Dragonfly, because the Dragonfly is what's really killing you. So that's something we can talk about. Okay, I don't need this. I got missiles. I'm gonna save one of those for... Oh, except no, I think everyone's saying polyceramic. So it's okay if I sell that. I should sell those barrels eventually. I'm just gonna sell this stuff. Do they have anything that I want? Oh, hey, here's another Auton. Why not? 500 credits, I can do that. Anything else? No enhancements, no nothing. Muon cannon. Is that good? Would that be good for the Auton? That might be good for the Auton. Let me actually see. Let's return to ship so I can debug. So I can see. Ooh, it's 5:30. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I've been busy playing here because I've been having fun. But it turns out I probably have to go. Okay, so this guy has turbo laser cannon. Maximum 25 megawatts. Okay, great. So I could buy a muon cannon if people think that's a good idea. If not, I can also buy a slam cannon. Muon cannon is kind of maybe slam cannon is better. Muon cannon is bad, says PM. It basically kills underleveled enemies. Armor properly ages very poorly. Armor property ages very poorly. Okay, last one. Going back to what AP said about Dominant Restore, I was thinking that it could restore shields if needed, and fraction off any points left over could be applied to armor, so it would be able to do both and always repair armor if you have no shields, but not generate huge value when repairing armor. That's not a bad idea, because it is kind of annoying if you use it when you have maybe half shields, then you don't get the value from doing armors. Not to mention the fact that, yeah, shields regenerate, so the value of getting more shields is not quite as good as the value of getting more armor. So I buy that. Okay, WMD is good, Muon is meh. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Victory Systems, and here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna just end here because I really do have to go. So do you think I should get the Omni Turbo for myself, or should I get something for my Auton? Because I think it's okay to build up my Auton. I mean, this would be great, and I can't afford it now, but I can also get a slam cannon for my Auton instead, which has WMD, so that might be better, particularly for stations. All right, well, whatever the answer, we'll take it up next episode. Thanks again as always. This is great session. I have like 5 bugs to fix after this, so thank you guys. I'm just going to keep working on fixing bugs. I keep on wanting to do a release as fast as possible, but I really want the quality to be high. There's a lot of bugs that I think are worth fixing, so I'm just trying to address those. And I'm crunching through my list. I've got about 58 or so bugs left before I can do a release, so I hope another week is enough, but we'll see. But either way, thank you all. Thank you as always. No barking today. So we're losing that tradition. I guess we'll have to wait for next episode for Hilo to bark. But until then, see you all. Thank you.